So, as we have now seen about the two means encapsulation and abstraction, now just time for us for inheritance in OOPS. Yeah. So basically, what is the meaning of this word inheritance? So what is exactly the inheritance? So बस ये एग्जांपल्स से समझते हैं समझने का ट्राई करते हैं मीन्स समझो आपके जो भी ऐसे पेरेंट्स के जो प्रॉपर्टीज है मीन्स आपने बहुत बार सुना होगा कि लाइक यू लुक लाइक योर फादर और योर मदर ये मीन्स आपका बिहेवियर से लोग बोलते हैं मीन्स कोई हैबिट है आपकी जैसे जो इट रिसेम्बल्स योर पेरेंट्स राइट सो ऐसा बहुत बार हुआ सो दैट इज सिंपली इनहेरिटेंस मीन्स आपके जो पेरेंट्स के प्रॉपर्टीज है जो आपके अंदर है और आपके खुद के भी प्रॉपर्टीज कुछ है सो बेसिकली वही इनहेरिटेंस है आपने जो आपके पेरेंट्स के प्रॉपर्टीज भी इनहेरिट किए है दैट और ये एग्जांपल में बेसिकली जो होता है मींस इट हैज प्रॉपर्टीज ऑफ बोथ हॉर्स एंड डोंकी as well as its own property too, right? So means it have properties of this both horse and donkey. So that's simply the inheritance of it. So ये तो basic inheritance का overview है. Means let's see what is inheritance basically in C++. So as I said, that inheritance is one of the key features of object-oriented programming in C++. Uh, as with other principle of OOP, inheritance is meant to optimize the work of us. Means role that inheritance play in this optimization is in allowing us to create class hierarchies where class and object inherit the properties and behavior from the parent class. Means जैसे कहा कि means आपके parent class like it is the parent class and you have inherited the properties of them, so you are called child class means or derived class also. And object means आपके जो class का objects आप create करेंगे, so वो means ये जो अगर मैं child class का या derived class भी बोलते हैं तो उसका object create करूँगा, so उसको हम child object से बोलते हैं. So basically inheritance क्यों helpful है? So it plays a big part of the usefulness of inheritance in reusability. Means हमको कोड ऐसा बार बार रिपीट नहीं करना पड़ेगा हमारा, हम सिंपली इनहेरिटेंस की मदद से हमारा कोड मॉडिफाइड रख सकते हो और इजीली रीयूज कर सकते हो उसी चीज. So ये जो derived class, as I said that derived class also inherit the feature from this base class and can also have additional feature of its own. So let me move to the code so you can have better understanding there. This is the code visible means font proper, right?
Yes, it is visible.
Uh, cool. So basically ये simple एक program है to demonstrate inheritance. So I've created a base class means with this name as animal, and in public I've created two member function eat and sleep, which are simply printing out two statements like I can eat and I can sleep only. Okay. So this is the base class name as animal. So for we have created a child class from this base class animal, which is name as which we have name as dog. Means basically syntax declo. We have named the class of the derived class. Then to means inherit this base class, we have used this colon, and then we have used this access modifiers. जैसे हमने देखा means तीन type basically in C++ there are three types of access modifiers, which is public, protected and private. So हम उसके बारे में थोड़ा डिटेल में देखेंगे. अभी के लिए just we have used public to inherit this base class animal. And yeah, we have written this base class name in front of this. Then in this curly braces, we are simply like जैसे class में करते हैं बाकी के वैसे ही member function एक create किया public bark has a name bark and it's simply also printing out a simple cout state. And in main we have created this object of this dog class means ये जो dog है जो डिराइव क्लास है हमारी, उसका एक ऑब्जेक्ट क्रिएट किया जिसको चाइल्ड ऑब्जेक्ट भी बोलते हैं, जैसे मैंने एक्सप्लेन किया। सो एज आई सेड दैट इनहेरिट मीन्स कि हम जो भी हमारी बेस क्लास है उसकी सब प्रॉपर्टीज एक्सेस कर सकते हैं in this derived class through this dog1 object। मीन जैसे ये जो eat और sleep जो फंक्शनैलिटी है, ये बेसिकली बेस क्लास की है, बट हम इसको derived क्लास के ऑब्जेक्ट से एक्सेस कर रहे हैं। so that is simply inheritance। मीन्स ये जो derived क्लास है, इसमें हमने ये सब प्रॉपर्टीज इनहेरिट कर ली है, और इसकी खुद की भी एक प्रॉपर्टीज है बार बोल के। so we are accessing that too। So let me run this code and show you how. Yes, as you can see, it's simply print out the output। तो ये बेसिकली एक सिंपल ओवरव्यू था इनहेरिटेंस का। अब देखते हैं, हमने जैसे मीन्स मैंने यहाँ पे जैसे अभी एक्सेस स्पेसिफायर्स की बात की थी। सो व्हाट विल हैपन इफ आई यूज प्राइवेट, राइट? लेट्स चेक आउट। प्राइवेट टाइप से एक्सेस करना चाहूँ मैं अगर बेस क्लास, सो व्हाट विल बी द आउटपुट? So it said that it's inaccessible within the context. That has Vishal means explain in encapsulation. If private हम हमारे out of this class we cannot access private members, right? Any of them. So we cannot also access in derived class too also. Okay, so ये private हुआ। So access modifiers पे थोड़ा और डिटेल में देखते हैं। हाँ, so बेसिकली ये कोड स्निपेट को एक्सेस मॉडिफायर्स के बारे में समझाने को। सो आई हैव क्रिएटेड हियर सिंपली अ क्लास नेम एज बेस क्लास। सो बेस, उसके अंदर तीन डिफरेंट मेंबर फंक्शन हर एक इसके अंदर डिफाइन किए। पब्लिक फंक्शन नहीं, सॉरी, मेंबर्स लाइक पब्लिक में इंट एक्स, प्रोटेक्टेड में इंट वाई एंड प्राइवेट में इंट जेड। और थ्री डिफरेंट डिराइव्ड क्लास init here means through different access specifiers. Like here I have used public for public access, and for protected similarly protected, and for private access। So basically क्या हो रहा है, when I access this base class as publicly, so in this derived class this x which is public member of the base class remains public in derived class, but the protected member of the base class does not become public as we are accessing it through public. It remains protected only. And as I said that we have seen that private is not accessible in any of the access specifiers, means whether it be public, protected, or private. And similarly, in protected derived class, X is becoming protected, which is public in basically the base class. So in derived class, it becomes protected because we are accessing it through hence this protected. We are using as access specifier protected here. So the which is X, which is public in the base class, becomes protected, and Y, which is already protected, remains protected in protected derived class, and Z, as it is private, we cannot access it in protected too. And in private, everything's become private, remaining Z as we cannot access. So because we are using this private as access modifier in here, so this public X become private in this private derived class, and also Y also become private. Yeah, and Z remains Z is has you can see that Z remains not accessible basically. Let's move on to next. Means let's see the different types of inheritance। Means basically तीन type का inheritance होते हैं, multiple, multi-level and hierarchical। So एक basic example से समझते हैं इन तीनों को। मल्टीपल मीन्स समझो तुम्हारे मॉम और डैड मीन्स तुम्हारे अंदर ऐसे, एंड दिस इज सी मीन्स यू। तो तुम्हारे अंदर तुम्हारे फादर्स के भी प्रॉपर्टीज हो सकते हैं एंड योर मदर्स टू, राइट? सो दिस इज बेसिक एग्जांपल ऑफ मल्टीपल इनहेरिटेंस. Okay, and in multi levels, take example like your grandfather, father, and you. Means आपके father के as a base class आपके means आपके father के अंदर जो properties है वो आपके grandfather से inherit है और आपके अंदर आपके father से, right? So this is simple about multiple inheritance. And hierarchical means suppose take it as animal. Means animals में कुछ similarities properties रहती है like shape or something like that we can take no like what they eat like similar properties जो भी है and we can access means inherit them in different animals like bat, cat, and dog. So they would have some similar properties. So this will be in this base class and they can inherit this differently, creating different three derived classes. So that was simply a hierarchical inheritance. So let's see it one by one. So let's see first one, multiple inheritance. Means in C++ programming, basically, not only you can derive any class from a base class, but you can also derive class from the derived class. So this is like multi-level inheritance. Means जैसे I have given you example of grandfather, father, and you said. So this is class A, class B, and class C. So class A basically is the most base class. Then we have derived it in class B. Then we have means make this class B has base class of for the class C and derive it here. Okay, so that's basically about a multi-level inheritance. Means we can derive class. We can also have derived class of a derived class. जैसे here class C inherits the properties of class B. Okay, so moving on to the next, which is hierarchical inheritance. If suppose like I've given the examples of animals like dog and cat, different properties, but they share some similar kinds of properties. So that can be a base which we can put in base class. Okay, like if more than one class is inherit from the base class, it's known as hierarchical inheritance. So, like it says, all the features that are common in child class are included in base class. Like whatever are the features common in this dog and cat will be inherent in this animal class. So here, similar in code snippet, you can see that class is base class, which will have similar properties which are common in both of the means any of these derived classes, and we can derive three different classes through this base class too. And okay, so this was simply a multi-level hierarchical inheritance. And the next one, which is the multiple inheritance. So multiple inheritance means we can a class which is derived can have more than one parent. The same means your mom and dad और आपका example दिया था. So means suppose this is your father, this is class A, the class B your mother, and class C up. So basically you can have two base classes too. Means आप दो base classes से भी inherit कर सकते हो property. So if I want this class B and class A to be inherit through this class C, so basically इसके syntax में ऐसे firstly we will write the public means access modifier जैसे भी access करना चाहते हैं वो particular class को. So I want to access it through public. So I will write public B, then public A, public F for this class A. So basically, commas is separated. If I want to inherit more than this two class, then similarly here, comma put करके public suppose दूसरी कोई class है class B, so public B I will write that, and simply that is about the multiple inheritance. So there was one like a problem in multiple inheritance. Means basically it's a common problem, a classical problem known as diamond problem. So this diamond problem occurs means when two super classes. Like super classes means this students and faculty here. Let me explain by this diagram. Means these two super classes, student and faculty, which has a common base class name as person, which has name and age in it class as maple, and this external. So let me take you to the code. On next, just a minute. Uh, so in this diamond problem, basically, as I said, I created class person, which is simply printing in this public. It has a member function of its. We have created a constructor and simply it's printing out a simple cout statement. So we have inherit two classes. Means this is basically you can say hierarchical inheritance. Class faculty and class student have inherit this person class in it, and also they have created their own constructor, and they also simply printing out the cout statement like in there. So this is like we have hierarchical inheritance in it, and then from this class external, we have created another class name. We have named it as external, in which we have publicly access this. Like I explained in multiple, how can we access this? So we have accessed these two classes which we have created, faculty and student in it. So as faculty and student, so herein we have defined one member function in this public, means created as constructor, and simply that is printing out as simple cout. So let me run this code and show you what the problem is coming. Uh, So when I run this code, you can see that it prints two times this constructor, means this constructor of the person, which is the base class totally here. It's called two times, means one from the faculty. When I'm using here, external, this student X and faculty X. So it's been called in both of this faculty two and through this student two. So this is a bit means we want it only to print one type, not two type. So basically, this problem can solve through one concept, which let's see means we if we can cover it by end of the day. So we will look out to the solution of it.